Hi everyone, today I'm going to talk about getting distracted during COVID-19 lockdown. Welcome, my name is Anneke Jonas. I'm an occupational therapist in mental health in South Africa and I'm DBT trained. Distracting methods work by reducing contact with whatever set off the distress or its most painful aspects. A secondary value is that they also may work to change parts of an emotional response. The issue that we all currently are affected by is the reality of COVID-19 and its effects on the world. We cannot change it, and we cannot avoid it. What we can do is reducing our exposure, even just a little bit, and change our emotional responses to it. Distraction can be useful when feeling overwhelmed but needing to meet demands. High stress and overwhelm can be so disorganizing that we lose our ability to cope well with our work, especially when you are a healthcare worker or part of an essential service during lockdown. Or it may affect our ability to manage our homes or look after our families. It may be more effective to distract yourself from the feelings in the moment instead of fully experiencing them. Distraction can also be useful when feeling overwhelmed and knowing that this will get worse before it gets better. It may be very difficult to distract and put the problem on the shelf during this time when the news, social media, and most conversations focus on COVID-19. It is clear that the virus problem cannot be solved immediately and may even escalate. You can use distraction to focus on anything except the crisis. Be mindful, though, that distracting can easily be overused, and if you use it as a routine method to avoid painful emotions, you might run into other difficulties. Wise Mind Accepts. Wise Mind Accepts is a DBT distraction skill, and distracting from painful emotions or distress means turning one's attention to something else. There are 7 sets of distracting skills. The sentence, Wise Mind Accepts, is a useful way to remember these skills. A. Activities, opposite to the negative emotion. C. Contributing. C. Comparisons. E. Emotions, opposite to the current negative emotion. B. Pushing away from the situation. T. Thoughts. And S for sensations. Activities. Engaging in activities that are neutral or opposite to the negative emotions and crisis behaviors can make a significant impact on our distress levels. When we engage in activities, it distracts attention and fills short-term memory with non-crisis oriented thoughts, images, and sensations. As OTs, we know that participating in activities affect physiological responses and emotional expressive behaviors directly. Behavioral activation is very effective in reducing depression. So you can focus attention on a task you need to get done, like chores. You can watch TV or series, clean or organize a room or a cupboard, play some games, exercise, surf the internet, delete old emails, Zoom or WhatsApp video a friend, play outdoor games like croquet, download and listen to music, build something, spend time with your children, play cards, read magazines and books, do crosswords or Sudoku. Contributing. Contributing to somebody else's well-being refocuses our attention from ourselves to others and what we can do for them. Participating fully in the experience of helping someone else can make us completely forget our own problems for a while. Contributing can include volunteer work, helping someone out, surprising someone with something nice like a card or doing them a favor or giving a hug, give away things you don't need, send someone an encouraging message like a healthcare worker that needs to work during this time, make something for someone else that you will give after lockdown, or do something thoughtful for someone else. Comparisons. Making comparisons also refocuses attention from ourselves to others, but in a different way. In this case, the situations of others, those coping in the same way or less well, or the less fortunate in general, are used to recast our own situation in a more positive light. Alternatively, we can focus on past problems that are no longer occurring and compare the present moment to this past difficult time. So, we can compare the present moment of having time to a past difficult time when we complained about having no time to do the things that are important to us. Emotions. Generating different emotions distracts us from the current situation and negative emotion. The current situation, like COVID-19, and anxiety as the emotion accompanying it. This strategy interferes with the current mood state. So it helps to figure out the current emotion, for example anxiety, and then selecting activities for generating a different emotion. For example, don't read or watch something that will make you feel worse than you already feel, like messages on WhatsApp about COVID-19. It is very important to do an activity that will reliably set off an emotion different from the one that is generating so much pain. Just thinking about it won't cut it. With pushing away. Pushing away from a painful situation can be done by leaving it physically or by blocking it from one's mind. Leaving the situation decreases contact with emotional cues, like walking away from the conversations that provoke anxiety. Blocking is a conscious effort to inhibit thoughts and images and urges associated with negative emotions. For example, push COVID-19 away by leaving it for a while. Leave the situation mentally when other people talk about it. Build an imaginary wall between yourself and a virus. Block thoughts and images from your mind. Refuse to think about COVID-19 and its effects. Put the anxiety on a shelf. Box it up and put it away for a while, or deny the problem for the moment. I would also recommend that you leave groups where it's doom and gloom about the virus. Distracting with other thoughts. Distracting with other thoughts will shorten memory so that thoughts activated by the negative emotion do not continue to reactivate the emotion. You can do so by counting to 10, count colors in a painting or a picture in a magazine, count anything, repeat words to a song in your mind, work puzzles, or read. And lastly, you can distract with other sensations. Intense, different sensations can focus your attention on something other than the emotional distress, its source, or its crisis urges. Squeeze a rubber ball very hard. Listen to very loud music. Hold ice in your hand or mouth. Go out in the rain or snow. Take a hot or a cold shower, or eat a slice of lemon. You can even taste some Tabasco sauce. How would you evaluate whether accepts works for you? When time passes and you haven't done anything to make things worse, the skills are working. Skills are also working when you start feeling more able to tolerate the problem while using your other skills. This is true even if you don't feel better. Crisis survival skills might help you feel better, and if so, great, but if not, keep your focus on surviving the crisis. I suggest that you keep an activity schedule during this time. You can include a gratitude list in the morning and in the evening to create different emotions. I've also put some ideas of activities that you can do to help you shift emotions and navigate through lockdown without making it worse. Thank you. Plan for staying healthy and functional, and thank you for listening. If you require support during COVID-19, you can send a WhatsApp to 073 021 7622 to inquire about our online support group, our online DBT groups, and individual support. Until next time.